Hey friends, today we're going to be making an origami box!
Yeah, with a lid.
Yeah!
Yeah, for this activity, you're gonna need 2 pieces of origami paper or 2 square pieces of paper, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna use 2 different colors. It's gonna look awesome. One's gonna be for the bottom and one's gonna be for the lid. So if you don't have origami paper, you could just use regular paper, but then cut it into a square before you start.
Yeah.
You ready to start?
Yeah!
Okay, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna first start with our bottom piece of paper. So we can put our other one off to the side and we'll flip it over so that the white is up on top.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna fold our paper in half. So we'll take this edge and then we'll fold it over to the other edge. And if we go too fast, what can our friends do?
Pause the video!
Yeah. Okay, and make that fold nice and crispy. And then we're gonna open it back up. So we have a nice fold down the middle. Then we're gonna fold this bottom edge to the top edge.
And then we're done.
No.
Oh.
And then we're gonna open that back up. Good job. All right, okay, now we're gonna take each of the corners, so all 4 corners, and we're gonna fold them to the middle, okay? Now we're gonna fold the bottom edge to the middle. So, like that. Fold it nice and crispy. And then we're gonna flip it around and we're gonna fold this bottom edge up to the middle also. There we go. Now we're gonna unfold these edges, these flaps, and we're gonna turn it 90 degrees and then we're gonna fold this bottom edge up to the middle. And the same thing with the top edge.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. This is gonna make the edges. These flaps are gonna be the sides of our box. These little flaps. There you go. Your hand's a little squeaky. Yep, line it up, press it down. There you go. Good job. Nice, nice. All right, okay, now we're gonna open up these flaps and then we're gonna open up the left, the right and the left triangles. There we go. Now we're gonna fold up the bottom edge. So this is gonna be one side of our box. This is gonna be the other side of our box. So now that we got it like this, we're gonna be pulling these corners in like that.
Oh.
Does that make sense? So we got the edges up like this, and we're gonna fold up the side of the box. And you're gonna take both of your fingers and pinch right here so that they fold in.
Okay.
And so you can pull up the side of the box at the same time. So there we go. You do have to like work with it a little bit, but all of the folds are already there. So you don't have to make any new folds. So it should look like that when you're done. So let's unfold it and we'll show our art friends again. Okay? So we fold up these edges like this, and then we're gonna pinch these corners in and then fold that lid up, or the side of the box up. So I'll do mine too. Here we go. So the sides of the boxes are up. We pinch these in and kind of pull up at the same time. It is kind of tricky, huh?
Yeah.
But all of the folds are there, so you don't have to make any new folds. Like that. Okay, now this top flap right here can actually fold in to the middle of our box. And that fold is there also, so you shouldn't have to make any new fold.
You just do it on the other side.
You might just have to reverse the folds that are already there. So when you're done, it should fold in and actually lay nice and flat right in the bottom, so you don't see any white. Yes, and then we're gonna flip it around and we'll do the same thing. So these edges, we're gonna pinch these little corners in, and then the side of the box should fold up just naturally, like that, and then reverse some of these folds, but they're already there, so you don't have to make any new folds. Good job, you already did it. And then this is gonna fold in like that, right inside, and then you can crease these edges so that they'll stay. So the edges of the box. So it's a little tricky. We had to work with it, huh?
Yeah.
So let's fold the top of our box. All right, for the lid, they're going to be the exact same steps, except there's going to be one slight difference. But we want to make the lid so that it's a slightly bigger, so it'll go on top of the bottom of our box. Okay? All right, so let's fast forward, okay? And then we'll stop fast forwarding when we get to that step that's different.
Right now.
Okay, this is where the next step is going to be slightly different than what we did for the bottom of our box. But we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold this bottom edge up to the middle, but we're not going to do it right on the middle. We're going to be a little off of the middle. You see that?
Yeah.
So we don't want to be right on the center of our model. We want to be slightly off. When we flip it around and we do this side, we're going to do the exact same thing, okay? We're going to fold it up to the middle, except back. We're not going to be right on the middle. And you want an equal distance, like that. So you should have a little gap. Cool? Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. Open it up, and we're going to repeat those steps down here and try to keep the exact same gap. We're not measuring, so it won't be exactly the same, but just try and get it as close as you can. So flip it around. Ooh, squeaky finger. And then we're going to do the same thing with this edge. Fold it up, and we'll have that gap right there. Okay, now we're going to open up those flaps. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to open up the left and the right side. We're going to repeat the same steps that we did for the bottom. Okay. So we're going to fold up these edges right here. So we got the sides of our box. Isn't that awesome? Mm-hmm. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to pinch these corners kind of in like this. And as we pinch them together, the top side of the box should fold up naturally. And then we're going to fold those in like that. And then this top part, the top flap, should just tuck in nicely. There we go. You can crease it and make sure it stays. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Good job, man. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. All those folds are already there, so you don't have to make any new folds. And then we'll fold this flap also in like before. There we go. And then when you're done, the inside or the floor of the box, all the triangles should line up perfectly. Okay, now that we did those different steps, this box is slightly larger, and you can take it and it should fit right on top. Look at that. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't too hard, was it? It had a little tricky part in there,
yeah.
But we got through it. And our art friends can pause the video and during that hard part, and they can rewind it and then watch it again if they need to. We hope you guys had a lot of fun making your origami boxes with us. You could put some cool stuff in there like candy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, secret stash of candy.
Yeah.
We'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.